Once in a bustling railway station lived a poor man named Rahil. Every day he survived by asking passengers for spare coins as they waited for their trains. This was his routine, his life, and his only way to stay alive. One afternoon, while begging, Rahil noticed a well-dressed gentleman stepping onto the platform. Demons. Polished shoes, elegant suit, and confident walk made Rahil think, he must be very rich. If I ask him for money, he will surely give me something good. Filled with hope, Rahil approached him and stretched out his hand. But instead of giving him money, the gentleman looked at him calmly and asked, "Do you always take from others? Have you ever given anything to anyone?" Rahil froze. No one had ever asked him such a strange question. Confused, he replied softly, "Sir, I am just a beggar. I survive by asking for help. I don't have anything to give." The man smiled slightly and said, "If you believe you have nothing to give, then you also have no right to receive. I am a businessman. I believe in exchange. If you offer something, I can give something in return. But if you offer nothing, I cannot give you anything either." Saying this, the gentleman boarded his train and left. Rahil stood there, stunned. The words echoed in his mind again and again. If you want to receive, you must first give. For the first time in years, something inside him awakened. That night he couldn't sleep. What can I give? He wondered. I have nothing. I am just a beggar. But the businessman's words would not leave him. The turning point 2 days passed. Rahil didn't beg. He just sat and thought. On the third day, while resting near the tracks, he noticed a bunch of small wildflowers blooming near the rails. Their colors were bright and beautiful. Suddenly, a thought flashed in his mind. What if I give something back? What if I offer people a flower whenever they give me money? Determined, he gently picked a few flowers and went to his usual spot. When a passenger dropped a coin into his bowl, Rahil smiled and offered a flower in return. To his surprise, people smiled back. Some thanked him. Some even gave more than usual. Within a week, Rahil noticed something amazing. One afternoon, while giving flowers, Rahil saw the same gentleman again. Excited, he ran toward him and said, "Sir, today I have something to give. If you give me money, I will give you flowers in return." The gentleman smiled, handed him some cash, and accepted the flowers. "You have understood the value of exchange," he said. "From today, you are not a beggar. You are a businessman." The train arrived, and he left, leaving Rahil with a new identity, a businessman. That day, Rahil made a decision that changed his life forever. He left the station not as a beggar, but as a trader. Within months, he started selling flowers properly. He found a supplier. He bought better bunches. He arranged them beautifully, and soon he was running a small but successful flower business. At the same station, 2 well-dressed men met. One of them looked familiar. "Do I know you?" the gentleman asked. The other men smiled. "Yes. We met twice before. Once you refused to give me money. Another time you bought flowers from me." The gentleman's eyes widened. "Wait, you were the beggar?" Rahil laughed gently. "Yes, that was me. But today, I'm traveling to expand my flower business. And it all started with the lesson you gave me." The businessman was astonished. "What changed?" Rahil replied, "Your words. I realized we only receive when we first give. I was never truly a beggar. I just didn't see the businessman inside me." They shook hands, now as equals, and boarded their trains toward new futures. Life is shaped by how we see ourselves. If you think you are small, you will stay small. If you believe you are capable, you will rise. Your thoughts define your future. Change your thoughts, and your life will change too.